All right, the house is starting to look more bare. We're moving out. We're moving out, Sadie. Sadie, we're moving out. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Javier here. It is, what is it?
November 1st.
November 1st. Halloween was yesterday. It was fun. We dressed Nolan up as a Ghostbuster. Right, Nolan?
Yeah.
And Sadie was the Stay Puft Marshmallow. Yeah. And here's a picture of it. It was awesome. It's going to be the picture of the day at the end of the video. But anyways, I want to give you guys an update on the house for everybody that's been following our journey. First of all, thank you all for the positive support. I know a lot of people, you guys are enjoying following our steps to our dream home. And it's all going to conclude with a walkthrough of the dream home. So I know some of you guys are asking for it, but you're gonna have to be patient. I wanted to make a video about the appraisal coming in and having to negotiate the appraisal with the owners. And you know, so that way you guys can see how I did that. But appraisal came in good. It came in exactly what we offered. No issues. So unfortunately, I can't make a whole video about the appraisal process in my situation. It came in right at the value. We were a little concerned about it, but at the end of the day, you know, it worked itself out. So instead, I'm gonna kind of fill you in on the other things that have been happening. So we submitted all of our documentations for our loan, and we got what's called a conditional loan approval. Conditional loan approval means that the loan has been approved, but there are just some conditions that need to be met. Because our conditional loan approval came in and our appraisal came in good, we are now, came in well, not good.
Well.
Came in well. We're not packing. Taking down a lot of our family stuff. We're probably gonna take that down too, right?
The shelf?
No, the family portrait.
Oh, yeah, we are. It's just that I don't have a box for it, so I wanna only, it's safer up there for now.
Dad, yes, Nolan.
Why are we back in the stuff?
Because we're moving to a new house.
Oh, yeah, that had upstairs.
It doesn't have an upstairs, but it has
a pool.
It had poo?
Yes, it does, and it has poo too. So a little kind of wrench, but kind of good thing happened to us. So we realized, what? He gets so silly when he sees the camera. Dylan, just be normal. Just say hi. How you doing?
Good.
Well, check this out. So everything's been going super smooth, and the lender said, "Hey, if you guys want to close sooner, you can." And we said, "Nah." But then we realized we have a bros giving event that we do every year that's going to be the weekend before Thanksgiving. And the way things were, we were packing everything up and it was just getting stressful and we couldn't really imagine doing a bros giving here in an empty house. And on top of that, so we said, well, why don't we push it? So we talked to the sellers and the sellers are totally fine with it. So we're now moving in a week before we were supposed to. And that sounds like great news, but stressed Mercy out because I just basically moved all of her plans up by a week, right?
Yeah, I lost a week.
So I just sent this message to Lizzie. So the worst thing you can do when you're buying a house is go buy a car or go open a new credit card or something. So we just got some great news, and instead of just calling her and thanking her as a normal person, I'm doing a little prank on her. I just messaged her, hey, I just went out and bought a Tacoma to celebrate the house. Thanks so much for everything. I get my dream car and my dream house. So the reason why I sent that is because we just got our final approval for the house. So literally the week before we're supposed to move out, we get finally notice that we're approved. And I know it sounds like it sucks, but it's just the way it is. They pre-qualify you, but they don't pre-approve you, or they don't finalize your approval until like a week or two before you close. So
I feel like I'm over-prepared. I feel like I'm a few days ahead, which will be good because I could probably relax a little bit the last few days.
Oh wow.
But knowing me, I'll probably still be stressed.
She's built like this super awesome system that's making everything super smooth. So when the movers come in, which is the first time we're hiring movers, by the way, so we're excited, they're going to be super like organized. So Mercedes, can you give us a quick run through of your process and systems? What is the first thing you did as soon as you knew you were gonna move out?
So the first thing I did was, like I said, I'm gonna write it all down. And the very first paper that I filled out was this. And I have this actually from a company that does planners, and I really love their stuff. I have one of their planners here. And they offer these pages that you can start writing your project down. So I started kind of writing a very loose list of what, a very broad list. So you did a before moving out list and you did a like moving in list. So before moving in. Yeah. And then I realized that within this, this isn't doing enough to clear my head, because within this I know like pack is like everything. So then I thought, okay, I found printables that I can start printing, and I built to-do pages, categories that I could put, so like declutter, and I go through and put everything that needs to be decluttered. The front yard's good to go. And as I've come back to check on it, I can just kind of cross off things that have been done, and then so like pack. So then this is like literally every corner of my house now is written down, and as soon as I finish, the reason why it doesn't look that done is because we're still a week out, 6 days out, so I can't pack every single thing, and so I'm not going to check it off until every single thing is put away that belongs in that category. So then we came up with a timeline. I came up with a timeline. It's just a monthly spread that I filled in. Escrows usually last 2 months, so they go through the span of 2 months. And so then that's for November. We were moving this week, but then that got canceled, obviously got moved up.
You lost all that.
So I lost all of that in packing. And then on the side here, I just have little notes about, you know, utilities, things like that I know that needs to be scheduled.
This is crazy. She basically labeled the boxes before we even packed them.
Well, I didn't label the boxes themselves. I had little quadrant printables, and I estimated about 30 or so. I can print more if we have more. So if we don't remember where something is, you'll just go here and you'll see. Yeah, so once we get to the new
box 4 had the headphones for kids.
You have a quick overview of the boxes. So like box 12.
So the movers don't really care about this part, that's for us, but they're gonna know playroom.
All they care about is the top line. So yeah, so the boxes go up by numbers. And then the location where the boxes are designated to can change, but the box number will not change. So like that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, even though the location has now changed, and it's just ascending, and it doesn't matter what location it's going to. So on the boxes you have the top, so the number box and the location that it's going to. And
people like me who are not organized at all, what advice would you give them to help them? Because obviously your brain is different than a lot of brains.
Marry somebody who... No, I'm just kidding. That's... Okay, so what advice would I give? Find a system. Find a system that you're going to stick to. It doesn't have to be, like, complex. It doesn't have to be... it doesn't have to be color-coded. It doesn't have to be anything insane. It just has to be something that you know that you're actually going to follow that. Something like we're putting something together like this. I don't know if you want
just putting it on paper.
Yeah,
right?
like just getting it down. Just get down everything. Google is your friend. There's a lot of like timelines. I think that's another big one. Is like sticking to a timeline. If you get ahead of yourself, then that's great. I also wanted to say I have one more tip and trick, is that get yourself a cool little, hold on, don't zoom in, I've had 2 babies. Get yourself a little apron. Like you look like you're a little waitress, but this thing is like lifesaver, because this one in particular I just bought off on Amazon like for $6 or something. It was super cheap. And so,
link is below, right? So you're gonna send me.
Oh yeah, link.
Send me the link for that where you bought it, because it is helpful. What do you have in there?
So okay, so for girls, a lot of time too, like what do you wear when you're packing up stuff? Like you wear leggings, and leggings. I have one pair of leggings that have pockets, and those are like revolutionary. But anyway, most of the times you don't have pockets or like whatever. So anyway. I have like my phone here. I have, we're doing like what's in my bag, but we're doing like a what's in my apron, what's in my moving apron.
Wait, let me put on some cool music. All right, what's in your bag?
I keep a pen. I keep a Sharpie for labeling the boxes.
Hey, I was needing a Sharpie today. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the best Sharpie we have. That's why I stole it. So then in the middle compartment, I have my little tiny ceramic box cutter, also from Amazon. These things are awesome. My kids have run away with them, and I don't have to worry about them cutting their fingers. I have rubber bands because like these are good for cords, tape. And, oh, I forgot, I have like a little screwdriver in here for taking apart stuff also. It's like a mini one, so it's not stabbing me in my... Oh,
Lizzie just responded. Did you buy cash? I'm gonna put no question mark.
So I had to be prepared.
Oh, Lizzie calling me. Hey, Lizzie.
Hey, are you joking with me, or is this a real thing?
Dude, are you kidding me? Like, why would I kid about it? It's been my dream car.
Can you stop? Stop.
Because your loan isn't funded yet?
I'm just kidding, Lizzie. I just wanted to take an opportunity to thank you because we got our loan approval today.
Okay, good.
Just like freaking out.
Did you ever watch my video on this?
I think you...
know for real, this is how I sound when
All right.
you tell me that, dude.
Well...
Guys, I forgot to tell you something super important. Oh, you maxed out all of your credit cards. You owe how much to the government? You've decided to move out of the country. You never filed your tax returns. You bought a new car. If it wasn't for these super creative ways to keep me on my toes, I don't know how else I'd get the necessary adrenaline rush and cortisol to keep this awesome mortgage bod.
Oh, good job plugging your video in my video. So if you haven't checked the video, check it out. But yes, I just wanted to give you a little prank, and once again, just thank you. Me and my wife are here with you, and we got the approval today, so we're excited.
Yay, congrats, babe. You got it.
Alrighty, well, you take care now.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. She calls everybody honey and babe.
Oh my god.
Don't do that. It's weird.
Just wait till we...
I know, after we finish. Babe! Well, I hope these things help, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on moving day.